That would be an ecumenical matter.
Da!
Fruity, 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 fruity. Fruity, 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 ring, 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 fruity, ding a ding, fruity, ring a ding, 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 a ding, a ring, 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 ring a ding.
Good evening, 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 and welcome to... A message from our sponsor, Samster.
Couch and lamp sweat droplets PC cityscape OK sign uppercase letters thinking face chicken leg airplane departure right arrow curving up new moon face bull's eye pouting OK gesture flower petal top sign pouting sunrise lady beetle running shirt.
I'm just going to let that play in the void. Thank you very much, Samster, for the... Goodness me, many months of resubscription there. 31 months. And a message from our sponsor, Shadowmane.
Would you believe my belly is still full? Second Christmas dinner of the year.
Second of the year, and it's only December the 6th. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game Night on Tuesday, the 6th of December. Hope you're all well. I'm back after a weekend of gigs, and thank you, Shadowmane, for that 21-month subscription right there. Yeah, back after a weekend of gigs and madness, which was all good fun, but Saturday and Sunday were both pretty much write-offs. I hope you had fun with my Czech Vis pack, which I did check out on the VOD. Yes, I hope you enjoyed it, particularly all the extra trivia that I gave you that Topper so graciously read out. I hope you had fun with that. I know Samster in particular enjoyed the trivia. I could tell by the things he was writing in chat that he was really enjoying that extra trivia over on Topper's channel on Saturday night. So I'll make sure I write lots more for you moving forward, Samster. Anyway, hope you're all well. It is Tuesday the 6th of December, and it is the second day of Quizmas. Oh, it's all very exciting. We've got our advent calendar here. Now, if you were here, or not here, if you were on Ash's channel on Friday... It's passionately queuing on 2023. Don't know about all that, Clive. I bet you're excited about the thought of that. If you were over at Bash's on Friday, you would have had the first day of Quizmas, which was outright, and I hope you enjoyed my my opening poetry round of outright, and that was a good game. I did enjoy watching that, and I think it was 2 won it if memory serves. So. Well done to 2, but that was the first day of Quizmas, and now it's time for another day of Quizmas. We've got another game and another prize up for grabs in this countdown to the big day that Ash and I share. I have done this now 30 in a row. We've had this advent calendar, and all the more goodness behind it. Let me just very quickly say hello to everyone, and then we can get on with the first game of the night. Good evening to James and Jack and Tadaro and Dragon and Fired and Dan and AB Me and Zeus. Good evening Mark and Arun and Colo and Vision. Hello to Prugs and Stimpson's Angle and Jogging and Shapes. Good evening Natter and Topper and Clive and Toot. To Matt and Shadowmane and Jerry and Anazep and Innis and Mr. Vertigo and Oni and Ramsey and Ianyo and Theory and Lupine and Totley and Score and Samster and G. Eisens and anyone else who is lurking, loitering and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for what promises to be a fun, action-packed stream. We've got our Quizmas game coming up very shortly, which I will be telling you all about in just a moment. We have then got some stuff, sort of intermediate stuff that I'd like to test out as a sort of half-time game. It's going to become a new warm-up game, but for now it's a half-time game. And then later on, we've got some red herrings, courtesy of Lupine and Adam. That's going to be coming your way a little bit later on this evening. But first of all, we have got the Quizmas game, the second day of Quizmas on the 6th of December, down there on the bottom row. What have we got in store for you this evening? Let's find out behind door number 2.
Carrots.
Shapes. Thank you very much for the 2-year subscription there. And it is the Abyss on the second day of Quizmas. Yes, the Abyss. It was sort of hidden in plain sight because last year we had the Abyss and Red Herrings, a sort of double Quizmas bill. It is just the Abyss this year, but Red Herrings is still pairing with it. But yes, and it comes to us courtesy of Arun Aromatics, who has written this Abyss pack and sort of coded it, gave it a nickname, Driving Home for Abyssmas, which is what we're going to be doing. So, a suitably somewhat festive pack of the Abyss, courtesy of Arun Aromatics. And I can tell you now, a quietly nihilistic Christmas after the year we've had. Yeah, that's all we need, isn't it? I can tell you now that there will be one of 2 prizes going out for this game tonight. No, I don't think so, Lupine, but that's fine. Not everything has to be... I think we've exhausted all of the Christmas trivia over the last 2 or 3 years, to be honest. There's none left. No, I'm sure there is some. BC, welcome to the stream. So, there's one of 2 prizes for this game. If we have a survivor in the Central Abyss arena... No, one of 2, Natter. So only one of these will be a prize tonight. So if we have a survivor in the Central Abyss arena, then that person will win £20 in PayPal, or it'll be £20 in PayPal is what it'll be. Unless you don't have a PayPal account, in which case we'll finagle some sort of alternative, but it will be £20 of some sort. That's if we have a survivor, yes, indeed. Jers, welcome to the stream. If we do not have a survivor of the Abyss, we will definitely have 9 finalists, but if we don't have anyone surviving that, then the highest scoring player in the wings will win £10 PayPal or equivalent. So those are one of those prizes. It won't be both. There might be something coming up later on in the season where there might be 2 prizes. We'll have to wait and see. But how about Spreadshirt? Don't be horrible about Spreadshirt, Samster. I like Spreadshirt. Oh, maybe that's why you're cheering for it. There might be some Spreadshirt coming up, who knows? But for this one, £20 if you do survive the Abyss, if you're the sole player to do that. £10 if nobody survives and you are the highest scoring player in the wings. So, the Abyss is what we have got on the cards tonight. I'm going to pop it off that screen so that I can stop the build of the calendar and set it up ready for the next day of mine, which is the 5th, maybe? I don't know. Let's do that for now, because then I can close that, because I won't need that until later on. And it is time for the second day of Quizmas game. Get yourselves ready. It's the Abyss. So here we are on the second day of Quizmas, and it is time for the Abyss, driving home for Abyssmas. And if you want a chance to play, type in this here code, TWZP. Oh, failed to get profile image for ABME208, reason blank. Okay, that's a new one. Ha! Hang on. We'll do that again. We'll roll the credits to the titles again. That wasn't a game crash. So actually, I just migrated this over to Unity 2020 in the hope that that might improve it somewhat. I'm hoping that was just a little sneeze in the Twitch lid. Go on, Player Dave. Pirate Big Meat Timors, welcome to the stream. Yeah, player name was in with a good chance on that one. Right, second time lucky. Hopefully that's the only gremlin in the works tonight. Try this one on for size. IYME. Okay, why are you not getting that? Fail to get profile image for Clive of Legend. Reason. I have a funny feeling I know what's gone on here. This is the... No, I did test this when I migrated it earlier on. Why is this not working? Stand by. I will have a look and see, because it's not giving me a line. Debug.log error coroutine moves next Unity projects came out originals. Where's that coming from? Twitch API 54. Twitch API 54. Okay, it might just be that we don't have profile pictures tonight, because I don't know that I have updated this. Give me just a moment. I'm going to look very briefly at some other code. This is what I do when I try and make things more robust. I just end up breaking them even more. Let's have a look at something more modern, like, say, for example, the Hive, maybe? The Hive. Assets, scripts. This was the last one on the old template. Twitch API, but it's also running in 2019. What about the mole? That uses the new template. If this doesn't work, then we'll just run it without profile pictures tonight, because I could probably make that work easily enough until I've had a chance. But it was definitely working earlier on, getting pictures and everything. So Twitch, being game. Where are you, Twitch control? Where have you gone? Twitch control, there you are. Let's copy that and stick it in there. That is, I think, the same stuff. It's just going back to a different method at the end, which there is called got image, but here it's going to go back into, I know this is terribly boring, I'm trying to commentate what I'm doing. Image search complete is where it needs to go back to. Nothing actually gets updated there, so that's sort of kind of fine. And failed to retrieve image. If I just blank those lines out and get rid of that, close that one down from that game. Still sending a player object through got image. Is that the right one that I've just edited there? Let's have a look. Okay, right, so now it'll want me to do something with that. Where is that? There you are. Get rid of that line. And that should now, in fact, I'm just going to... message from our sponsor, someone I can't see because I haven't got that screen up.
Why did Adele cross the road? To say hello from the other side.
Very nice. Right, that should do it, he says with confidence. Fortunately, this is a game where nothing happens on return. So that should be okay, I reckon. Let's find out. It might not. It might do something strange in that it might return no picture at all. Let's find out. If we go back to the Abyss. FVWI. Oh, there you go. Now it's working. No idea what happened there. Apologies for that small delay. Hopefully that new method is now making things work. Superfat, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Yeah, problem solving. Shouldn't have been. It should have been working anyway. I have no idea what happened there, but. So this is the second day of Quizmas game. £20 if you can survive in the centre of the abyss by the end of the 50 questions. £10 if no one survives and you have the highest score. So yeah, what I was actually saying, I did do a full run through of this earlier on. So I'm taking my jumper off because I'm slightly warm. Yeah, and I've migrated it over to Unity 2020. The long-term support version, in the hopes that, because yeah, you know, I submitted that. Oh bloody hell, getting in a twist here. You know, I submitted that bug report when Danger Zone crashed the other day. They got back to me and basically said that we don't support 2019 anymore. You should upgrade. Let the dog out. Yeah, so I mean, I've had a chat with Ash, and he says he's not sure that is a thing, but I'm going to try and do it anyway because nothing has crashed in 2020 yet. That doesn't count as a crash. That was something else. Nothing has sort of crashed desktop in the same way that 2019 stuff was, and it might just be a coincidence, and it might be something's going to crash in 2020 tonight. But it is just try and get a slightly more stable version of Unity running it, and we'll see if that solves the problem. It might not. It might be the hardware is still the issue. I have spoken to the guy at the shop, and yeah, if it persists even after updating versions, then I might have to take it back and say, look, I think you just need to get me a new graphics card because this isn't right, basically. So yeah, I did run the game all the way through, so it does play out to the end, so that should all be fine. So, £20 if you can survive in the Abyss, £10 if no one survives and you have got the highest score in the wings come the end of the game. This pack of The Abyss, or Driving Home for Abyssmas, courtesy of Arun Aromatics. I'm just going to get all my ducks in a row and make sure I can see all of the screens that I need to see. Right. So, 5 categories. Well, I'll let the page of rules do the explaining. Let's lock you up. I said, let's lock you up. Please lock you up. Oh, now what's it doing? Okay, we'll just get the menu screen for the rest of the game. What? Progress gameplay? No. Okay, now what's happening? He'll just be returning from somewhere, presumably because there is something. Doesn't like if Twitch.players and lobby.count is less than 9. Well, it's clearly not because there's lots of players there. Let's have a look, see what's happening. Hey, Spokes. Oh, you fucking idiot, Ben. Sorry, there's one thing I've missed. Right. Final time. Yeah, it's not going to let me start because it thinks there aren't 9 players in the lobby. You need at least 9 to run this game. But there were. I just wasn't adding you to the list. And I now am. Last time. Spokes, welcome to the stream. So now we will be adding you to the list as and when you join the list of players in lobby. Ever thought it'd be this much drama getting started? Right, is that everyone? No, there's Jack. There's Jack now. So is that everyone? There's 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingers crossed. There we go. Here's how to play. So, attempt to answer up to 40 questions by whispering the answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. Use the crossword clues to assist you as spelling matters. After the 5th question, 9 players will be selected to join the Abyss Arena, with players who perform better given a higher chance. If players in the Abyss Arena answer a question incorrectly or abstain, they lose a life and drop a level. After the 3rd incorrect answer or abstention, they drop into the Abyss and are out of the game. A player from the wings will be selected to replace them, with players who performed better on the previous 5 questions given a higher chance. Arena players earn an extra life up to a maximum of 3 after successfully answering 5 consecutive questions. Question 40, the players in the Abyss Arena progress to the final. Took on board some feedback from last time about how the last 10 questions are nails, and Arun did get in touch with me and rejig the order slightly of this pack, so hopefully it won't feel like just running into a brick wall when we get to that final. We'll see. There is still a massive wall of text before the final though, which I still need to condense. So, those are the rules. Good luck to you all. It's the 2nd day of Quizmas from Arun. Let's play the Abyss. And 2034 is the time of the first main game question, starting with Christmas trees. That, a boxing match, 3 letters. Fill in the blank All of the clues will be tree related. It's fig we're after. Fist fight to complete the gap there. Most players getting that one right. Tremendous, indeed. Christmas presents. The statue gifted by France to the USA in 1884. A good present. 6, 2, and 7. In the category Christmas presents, 10 clues to items that would make fantastic Christmas presents if only I was willing to fork out the millions of pounds to pay for them. Statue of Liberty is what we wanted there. Everybody getting it right. Nicely done. Third question, third category. Christmas carols appeared on 41 consecutive series of Countdown, 5, 9, or 9. And where's my notes on this one? 10 clues to famous people called Carol, Carol, or Caroline. Carol Vorderman is who we wanted on that one. So, famous carols on the Christmas carols. Christmas Time, 2010 film based on the 2004 book Between a Rock and a Hard Place, 3 and 5. And you're in for Christmas Time. 5 of these clues are related to things to have... That's 127 hours, by the way. 5 of these clues are related to things that have a length of time in the title. The other 5 are maths puzzles relating to time. And the final category is Christmas turkey, confection that originated in the Ottoman Empire, which is often flavoured with rosewater, 7-7. 10 clues about the country of Turkey. So those are your 5 categories. Turkish Delight is what we wanted there. So 2 players getting 5 out of 5. But let's bring some players into the arena. Bruges comes in first with 3. Mark joins us with 4. Zeus coming in with 5. Clive joins with 4. Timors has joined with 2. Uncle Dan has joined us with 3. Light Shapes is in with 4. Dragons in with 2. And 1 more. Tianyo with 3. Stay in the centre as long as you can. On with the game. Christmas trees. David Bowie single, 3 letters. Ash is what we wanted to make up fashion there. Fabashlian, indeed. Take my hairband out. Oh, and there's finally Christmas time. The number of days in 12 fortnights. 3 letters. You need to answer as a number, obviously. Finally snapped. I've got a spare one in the drawer. This feels like it's been on the way out for about 2 months, but I won't throw them out until they actually snap. 168 is what we wanted there. A few players losing a life. Dan and Ianyo, you're 1 away from dropping into the abyss. Christmas presents, the European language in which the word gift means poison. A bad present. 6 letters. German is what we're after. Puzzle Dan and Ianyo, you have dropped into the abyss and you are out of the game, but thank you for playing. You're going to be replaced by Tadaru coming in with 5. And Fired coming in with 5. Welcome to the centre. On we go. Christmas carols, Danish tennis player who became world number 1 in October 2010. 8, 9 or 9? Wozniacki is what we wanted. Clive proves Dragon, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thank you for playing. ADD comes to join us. 7. Colo's in on 6. And Jers is in on 5. On we go. 31 questions left. Christmas turkey, born in modern day Turkey, the patron saint of children. 8 letters. What's your spelling? Nicholas, St. Nicholas. Oratorio written by Benjamin Britten. It's very good. Although it's spelled differently, I believe. Christmas turkey, sharing its name with the pre-Euro currency of Italy, the currency of Turkey. the Lyra. Just Simpsons, Angle and Dan getting that one wrong. James, welcome to the game. Lovely to have you here. You should be shuffled into the pack shortly. Christmas trees. Leslie Hornby, 4 letters. Fill in that gap with a tree of some sort. Something to do with a tree. Twig is what we wanted to make. Twiggy. Tadaru and Timors, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thank you for playing. Mark's got 5 right in a row, though. He's got himself an extra life. He's back up to the top flight. Well played. 2 players to come and join us. There's BC joining us on 8. And we've also got Innis joining us on 10. Sam's still not allowed to get in yet, despite being at the top. On to the next. Christmas Carols. The musical about this regal sounding musician was called Beautiful. 6-4 or 4? We're after somebody called Carol or Caroline. Presumably Carol, given it 6 letters at the beginning. Carol King is what we wanted there. Oh, excuse me. On to the next. Christmas presents. The luxury vehicle division of the car brand Nissan. A good present. 8 letters. Infinity. I did accept it with a Y as well because I was feeling generous, but unfortunately AB Me, Zoospified and Jers, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thanks for playing. Ianyo's coming back in for a second go. Vision's in on 9. Ianyo's in on 6. Theory Game come to join us on 7. And Plajogging is coming in on 8. Let's go on. Christmas Time, the only UK #1 single for So Solid Crew, 2 and 7. Remember, this will either be a numerical thing or something to do with time or a time-based puzzle, so you're going to be answering in digits. 21 seconds is what we wanted there. BC, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out the game. Thank you for playing. Oni's going to take over that central column though on 12 points. Welcome on in. Here we are. Christmas turkey. Of all the countries that border Turkey, the first one alphabetically. 7 letters. Armenia is what we wanted. Innis and Kolo, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Mr. Vertigo is coming in to have a go on 7. And here's Zeus back again on 12. 24 questions left. Christmas Carols appeared for over 10 years as the matinee lady on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Why 5 or 5? Hello, Matt the Ref. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the game. Good to have you. Carol Wayne, tricky question there. We've lost a few players. Theory, Shapes and Ianyo, you've dropped into the abyss. You're out of the game. Thank you for playing. Going to be replaced by Tadaru, who is currently on 7. Welcome on in. Mr. Toot is on 12. Welcome on in. And Dragon going to join us on 6. Welcome to the Abyss Arena. Let's go on. Christmas time. The number of seconds in 1.5 minutes. 2 digits on this one. Gone blue. Any typos? Doesn't look like it, we've now all gone green. 90 is the answer. 16 plus 30 minutes and half. Approaching the halfway point now. Christmas presents, the tropical fruit that was gifted to the Queen as a wedding present from the Governor of Queensland. A bad present. 9 letters. That will be a pineapple. Plajogging, you have dropped into the abyss and you are out of the game, but thank you for playing. Lupine is coming to replace your slot, currently on 15 points, tied second with Mark. On to the next. Christmas trees. Decem something. Leave a ship. 4 letters. Something to do with a tree. Complete that gap for me. Fill in that blank. I like a pizza. No, I love a pineapple on a pizza, Lupine. Bark is what we wanted. Disembark is to leave the ship. Don't know if you got that one. And Christmas trees again as we get to the halfway point. Someone who has seen something happen. 3 letters, fill it in with the tree-related word to complete that word. The tree was you. We wanted eyewitness there. Well done if you got that one. Mark getting 5 right in a row. He's going to get another extra life. He's back up to the second rung now. Second flight on the ladder. Let's move on with the game. 19 questions remaining. Christmas turkey, the surname of the current president of Turkey. He came to power in 2014 and it's got 7 letters. Erdogan? Not quite sure on the pronunciation, but Erdogan is what we wanted. Vision and Zeus, that's 5 right in a row, that's an extra life. Vision back up to the middle, Zeus is back up to the top. 3 players poised over the abyss. On to the next Christmas time, the amount of time mentioned in the title of a Jules Verne novel featuring Phileas Fogg travelling around the world. 2 and 4. Erdogan, thank you, Shapes. And Jack. That's around the world in 80 days. I read that a long time ago, very long time ago. I just remember the twist ending. Christmas Carol succeeded Andrew Motion as Poet Laureate in 2009. 535 or 35 or 5. Be Carol and Duffy. Mr. Vertigo and Dragon, you have dropped into the abyss and you are out of the game. Thank you for playing. Oni's managed to get 5 right in a row, though, getting himself an extra life. He's back up to the middle flight now. 2 columns stood empty. Jack Wilfred is going to take one of them on a score of 13. And Topper is going to take the other one, also on a score of 13. On we go. 16 questions left. Christmas presents. The fashion accessories most closely associated with Casio and Psycho. A good present. 7 letters. They would be watches. Watches. W-A-T-C-H-E-S. Was it Seiko? I was pronounced it Psycho. Simon Cowell's record label, isn't it? Christmas turkey. The colour of the moon and star on the flag of Turkey. 5 letters. They are white. White on a red background. And there's Mark getting another extra. I think that's 10 right in a row for Mark now. He's gone from the bottom rung right back up to the top. Very well played, Mark. On we go. Christmas Carol, Strictly Come Dancing star who played Dorothy in Men Behaving Badly. 8, 7 or 7? Also famous for playing Madeline Magellan in Jonathan Creek, it's Carolyn Quentin. And Tadara, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thank you for playing. Vision, you've got yourself an extra life. You're back up to the top flight. Bips and Pips, welcome to the stream. You will be ordered onto the board in just a moment. Here he is! He's finally got in on 24. The leader of the pack, Sapster, is into the abyss arena. Welcome on in. Christmas time. The current age of a person born on the 1st of January 1970. 2 digits. 1970, they would be 52. Oni, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thank you for playing. Anazep is coming in. Welcome on in with 16 points. 12 questions remain. Blank. Make a noise like a frog. 3 letters. Fill it in with the tree-related word. It was an oak. To make croak. It's the noise a frog makes, a croak or a ribbit. 5 right in a row for Zeus. He's back up to the top flight on a score of 23. Well played. And no one on the bottom rung at the moment. Pupsy the Fox, welcome to the stream or welcome to the game. Christmas presents. The animal made of wood gifted to the city of Troy by the Greeks. A bad present with 5 letters. Yes, welcome on in, Pupsy. It should reorder you in to be with everyone else after this question when the board next reorders. There you go. It's a horse is what we're after there. A horse. And Topper, that's 5 right in a row for you. You're back up to the top flight, my dude. Very well played. Still on 18 points. Coming into the final quarter of questions. 10 remaining. We're on to Christmas turkey. The larger of the 2 continents which Turkey is part of. 4 letters. believe it's larger both by area and by population. It's Asia. That's what we wanted. Most of us getting that one. Final 9 questions. Christmas Carols, founder and CEO of Big Cat Rescue, who notably featured in the Netflix documentary Tiger King. 6 or 6? That would be Carol Baskin. A slightly trickier one there, maybe. Well done if you did get that one. Mark, another 5 right in a row, and getting yourself back up to the top flight there. Well played. 8 questions left now. Christmas present, the white-coloured animal gifted by King Manuel I of Portugal to Pope Leo X. 8 letters. Doesn't say whether it's a good present or a bad present. I have to check with Arun when he's back with us. It's an elephant. Topper and Vision losing a life on that one. 7 questions left. Can you stay in the middle? Blank fire. 45th anniversary gift. 3 letters. Fill in that blank with the tree-related word. That would be sap, which would give us sapphire. Bips and Pips, welcome to the stream, more formally as well. Hope you are well. We move on. 6 questions left. Christmas time. The number of minutes after midnight, 4:25 a.m. is... I'll do some very quick maths in my head. I think it's 265. It is indeed 60 times 4 plus 25. Zeus losing a life on that one. As we come into the final 5 questions, starting with Christmas trees, blanklet, a small document usually containing advertising. 4 letters, fill in that blank with the tree-related word. It's leaf, it would be leaflet, and we've lost a player for the first time in a while. Vision, you have dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. It's Sotley with a clutch last minute drop into the Abyss Arena with 4 questions to go. Welcome on in with 28 points. Christmas Carols, current US ambassador to Australia and daughter of the 35th president. 8, 7 or 7? It's Carolyn Kennedy and Topper and Lupine. I'm sorry you have dropped into the Abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Jack has got himself an extra life with 5 right in a row. We are coming into the final 3 questions. Ianyo is back in with 21 points. And Stinson Dangle is in with 18. Still room for others to join. Christmas time, the amount of time Andy Warhol said everybody would be famous for. 2 and 7. It's 15 minutes. Simpsons Angle, you've lost a life. There are 2 questions left. Mark, Ianyo, and Samsa are guaranteed into the final. Christmas presents. The mausoleum in Agra, built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. A good present. 3 and 5. That would be the Taj Mahal. Everyone is now guaranteed into the final apart from Anazep. Well, everyone in the middle apart from Anazep and Zeus. 1 question remaining. Christmas turkey, a type of steam bath also known as a Turkish bath, similar to the Roman thermae. 6 letters. It was one of the harder questions in the opening part of the game, and it's a Hammam and Anasep. You've dropped into the abyss on the last question. You're out the game. Zeus getting that one wrong as well, managing to hang on, and here comes Shapes back into the final with 32, and that's 40 questions down. And our 9 finalists are Samster on 36, Mark on 34, It's Sotley on 30, Jack Wilfred on 26, We Like Shapes on 32, Zeus on 32, Toot on 33, Ianyo on 23, and Stimpson's Angle on 19. Very well done, all of you. A chance to win £20 PayPal or equivalent coming your way, but do keep answering in the wings. Samson is sort of hedging his bets a bit. He's in both the final and is currently leading in the lobby, so he could be getting £10 if he doesn't survive in the middle, but no one else does either. We'll have to wait and see what happens. A moment of silence for Ralph Innocentoni, yes indeed, who are up there in the 30 out of 40 category, but not into the middle. He's not dead yet, as he said he's not dead yet. Still a chance for him to take the top prize. Let's explain the rules of the final. My finalists have had their lives refreshed. Further extra lives will not be awarded in the final. I do need to condense these, I know, from last time. Up to 10 questions will be displayed. Whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch spot. Same categories as before, except they'll all be in a random order rather than having one of each of the 5 categories before they repeat. You could get 2 of the same category back to back. If arena players drop into the abyss, they are permanently out of the game and will not be replaced. The winner is the last player standing. If after 10 questions no winner has emerged, the winner will be the player with the most lives left. In the event of a tie, the player with the highest score is the winner. That's how it works. If none of you survives, then we will go to the highest scoring player in the wings. Best of luck to you all. 10 more questions, or up to 10 more questions. Let's start with this one. Christmas trees. Blank on your back. 4 letters. That would be pine, to give us supine. Remember, looking for the tree-related word on the Christmas trees category. Next question. Christmas turkey, the colourful name of the Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Istanbul, 4 and 6. It's the Blue Mosque. Samster Ianyo and Simpsons Angle losing a life on that one. Moving on. Christmas presents, the gemstone known as the Great Star of Africa, named for the South African town where it was found. A good present, 8 and 7. That's the Cullinan Diamond. A few lives being lost on that one. Simpsons Angle, Ianyo and Insotley. You are poised above the abyss. One more wrong answer and you're out of the game. Christmas Carols became Green Party MP for Brighton Pavilion in 2010. Name 5 or 5. Lucas MP, Ianyo and Stimpson's Angle, you have dropped into the abyss and you are out of the game. Thank you for playing. 6 questions to go. Christmas turkey, the mountain in Turkey where Noah's Ark is said to have come to rest. 5, 6 or 6. That's Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat. Jack and Zeus losing a life. You've had half your questions, 5 more to go. Christmas time, the number of seconds the performer must stay silent in a famous John Cage work. 3 letters. It's 273, it's called 4:33, but that's 4 minutes 33 seconds. Mark and Sotley, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Christmas Carols, directed films including The Third Man and Oliver, 5, 4 or 4. Right title, wrong math. I thought a few people might stumble into that trap. I did myself at first reading it through. Yeah, 4:33 means 4 minutes 33 seconds. It's Carol Reed, Jack and Zeus. You have dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Shape, Samster and Toot now remain, each on a different level. Christmas time, the time at which the train left Paddington in the title of an Agatha Christie novel. There's your syntax, HH:MM, 4 letters. You will need the colon, even though it says 4. 0450. You did need the colon, even though it said 4. That's probably a bug. I should probably have fixed that, or maybe you just know. Shapes has dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Samster and Toot remaining. Christmas Presents, the Spanish title of the work of 1656 by Diego Velázquez, depicting members of the court of Philip IV. A good present, 3 and 7. Samster's not going to answer it and he's dropped into the abyss and out of the game is Las Meninas and Toot. You are the sole survivor and you are our winner. Well done, Toot, Abyss Survivor. extraordinaire. It is Toot with just one question left in the pack. I think that was a good dilution there, a good call. And Matt the Ref, welcome to the stream. It is Toot who survives the abyss, but we do have a rule here at Quizmas Central, which is that it is the season of giving, and giving to lots of people rather than giving to just one or two. So we have a rule that you can only win one prize per Quizmas game. So because Toot was the only survivor, had Samster survived till the end, it would have delegated to him as second place in the Abyss Arena and he'd have gotten £20. But as he didn't, it delegates to the top of the leaderboard in the wings, who is Samster with 42, so you will get £10 PayPal or equivalent, just to clarify how those rules work. It does. Had Samster survived in the Abyss, it would have gone to him on the 20, but as it is, it's going to go to him with the 10. Yeah. What's Toot said? Can I defer the prize? The person who finished below Samster? I'm afraid not. Toot can eliminate one from existence. Unless I've got that wrong and Bash wants to correct me and Toot does get the choice to defer down, or do I just go down my order of my own sort of internal order of hierarchy? Ash will correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I am aware or concerned at the moment, I think the order of pros, because this one had its own second metric, it just sort of goes down to who would have next won, which would have been top of the leaderboard. So that is Samster winning the £10 for highest lobby scoring player, but it is Toot who gets the mark against his name on the leaderboard. And hooray, hooray. So, hope you all enjoyed that. Big thanks to Arun for that question pack there. Lots of festive stuff. Well, actually, not masses of festive stuff, but lots of sort of general knowledge-y trivia with a nice Christmas in. And that is the second day of Christmas, the first of my Quizmas games, but the second day of Quizmas across mine and Ash's two channels completed, and it's Samster who takes the prize and Toot who survives the abyss. Many thanks to Arun for that pack. Nice and tough. The night doesn't finish there though, because I've got some stuff to show you now. I'm going to disappear for a bit because it's a new warm-up game, but I'm running it at sort of half-time. You'll need Hackbox to play, and I'm curious to what you think of it. Hopefully it'll be a bit of fun. And when I come back after that game, I won't run an ad break because you might want to see the new game. When I come back after the ad break, we will be playing Red Herrings, as written by Lupine and Adam. So lots of stuff to look forward to. Don't go away. I won't do an ad break. I will give you some Abyss bonus pennies in just a moment, and we'll go into our half-time game in just a few minutes. Congratulations, though, to Toot. You have survived the Abyss. Right, just give me a moment. Yeah, sorry about the bugs at the beginning of that. It seems to now be working, but I do need to look into a slightly more permanent fix than that. Abyss 16, if you want another 16 pennies. Oh, why have you opened now? No, don't open. Yes, sure. Let's save you. I don't remember opening you, but whatever. So yeah, Abyss 16. I'm not going to run ads, but I'm also going to turn the mic off in a minute, and I won't have the camera on for this game. But I'm curious as to what you think of it. It's a new warm-up game. I did this on Friday, mainly. Well, mainly Friday. A bit of tinkering yesterday, and then I did audio today, and that was about it. So it's been a sort of a quick project thrown together. But I'm quite happy with how it's come out. I've taken a slightly different approach as to how I have concocted it. It is going to function as a warm-up game. It's multiple choice. It's all on Hackbox. Anybody can play, as many people as you like. There's no exclusion for it, but it will pick 16 of you to be sort of feature players, if you like. I'm going to stop that bonus right there. So yeah, it'll pick 16 of you to be feature players, but everyone can play along, and you'll get 10 pennies for every question. So hopefully this will all work. I'm going to take it out of test mode. I'm going to turn Reload Hackbox Host off, and I'm going to put verification required. So you'll need to do the usual thing of whispering the code to Persephone's Twitch bot. I'm hoping it all works. If it doesn't, then I can go back to the drawing board. But I think it's pretty much ready to go. So yes, enjoy this, and I will see you for feedback. And as ever, if you've got feedback on this, pop it into the suggestions section of the Discord. But I will see you after this. Okay, that's a good start. No reference exception. Let's see where that's coming from. Give me a minute. I have no idea how it's managed to do that. Let's unpause and see what happens. That was interesting. Okay, we've got 16, so it is... Oh, what's it? Come on. We've got 16, so it is now going to pick people. Hello, too. It broke. It's still working. I have no idea what that is. I was going to turn error pause off and hope that everything else just carries on working. It's all auto-running, so there's not a lot I can do if it does stop. It's a weird exception. Okay, there's the rules. If that continues to be a problem and it's like stops working, then I will have to do it again without pictures. I've got a mode where it doesn't need to authenticate you. No, it's possible he may have done, but it's causing crashes at the moment, so... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, those are the rules. Yes, basically, Proogs. So just to clarify, if it's a tie, the person who got to that score first takes priority, which is why if you look at Ralph and Zeus, they're both on 2, but Zeus got to 2 first, which is why he has got the advantage. Yeah, Matt the Sprat, there's some issue with the Twitch authentication. If you try to authenticate with one account, it won't let you back in. So apologies, you might just have to sit on the sidelines. But it is first time running it, so it was bound to be buggy. But apologies, you have to play in your head. The Vertigo locked into the final. Can Ralph pull off a comeback here? He can indeed. With that, it is all over, but we will play out the last question. GG to Ralph. Mantegna was the answer. The fact that music timed out so perfectly with the crunch at the end is a source of great joy to me. So let me glance at suggestions. Only a couple. Could work with both Hatbox and Twitch lib inputs. Probably. Probably could topper. Incidentally, your 5 seconds to answer message in the chat. That's Jack who suggested I should put that. Although it does also come through on your devices. Interested to know what your feeling was at the other end. The bug notwithstanding at the beginning with the Twitch lib thing going a bit weird. It should have added pennies on. I can't remember if actually I'm going to have to check now. Did I put that on with your assumed names or with your Twitch names? Oh, please tell me I changed it. There's going to be an online leaderboard for this, but I haven't implemented this with the other games yet, so I will get on that in due course, and Ralph will take that. Player the player name to flow equals because no, that's author. Equals playlist. Ah, shit. It's still going off your player name, so that's going to be another 15 minutes of updating the Penny database manually. I did this with the Escape Artist as well, so I'll have to do that before I update it. I knew there'd be something. For me right now, answer 7, grade 70 at 56. Really? Were you in the game, Pupsy the Fox, or Pupsy the Fox? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I'll go through those suggestions and feedback in more detail in due course. But Shadowmane, to your point, they should be. That's the whole point of Hackbox and Twitch. The reason I do that is so A, I can have your avatars. B, I know who it is who's playing. Like, for example, Toot joined with the name Crash, but I can see who it was. And C, also, it's supposed to be able to iterate your pennies onto your balance. Whereas if you join with any name, it sort of doesn't know who you are. That's the idea, and I've flagged it with the wrong name, so there are going to be a load of random names in there. But anyone else? It might be because I haven't refreshed the app. Try again, Pupsy the Fox. It's possible I just hadn't refreshed the app. If you try it again, I have now refreshed it. No, and I'll tell you why it's not done that. It's because, so if you joined with a different name, it's going to have tried to add that on. In fact, if I look at the Penny database, it should, if I go down to, I type in Psy, so you can see there is what it does at the end. It adds in a new player if it can't find you, so it's added in Psy, and we will see if we look down there, current season Penny 70s. I will have to manually go through and add those on to who you actually are, and jogging as well there. So that's my fault. That's just an oversight. It should be correct in the template, but it's not because of reasons. And then I forgot to add them on. So but yes, those pennies are there. I'll just have to manually add them on post stream. Is that what you meant, Shadowmane, by actually physically integrating? Yeah, that will require a big fix at dev's end. It has been mentioned, but to be honest, Hackbox is so versatile. It's not just for the Twitch environment. This is a sort of, having that one-time password generated to connect the accounts is just a sort of slightly hacky way of verifying who is who and making sure that the internal channel currency can be iterated on for games that run purely in Hackbox. But yeah, ends rather abruptly. Confetti cannon, time prompt is great. That's good. I mean, the validation is a new. It's newish, but I do it for all Hackbox games now. So, and in fairness, it does send you a ping saying you need to whisper this. So, I short of me narrating all of the messages for you, it is there on the screen. The order of play thing, AVME, I just sort of felt that the middle of the screen was sort of empty. Do you have to validate to play? I mean, it's nice for me. I like the validation to play. You sort of do if you want to get a picture. I mean, just to show you what it would look like elsewhere. If I just stick it temporarily into test mode, and I'll go skip opening titles, and I'll put the verification on to none. If you come and try and join now, for when it loads, it's just reloading the application. Oh, that's a good point, Oni, yeah. So we skip the opening titles. If you join now with that code, XGNZ, so what it does now, it means anyone can join with any account. It doesn't require verification. But what we've had in the past is people will join with any old any name, and then they keep rejoining with incognito tabs, which is funny for about 30 seconds, and then it stops being funny. And especially when I ask people not to do that anymore. So that validation method has a number of, good things about it. It means people can only join with one Twitch account. It means I know who you are. It means exactly like that. Yeah. It means I can get your pictures, and I can. So there's so many good reasons to have it in. It just doesn't seem to work at the moment. But say it is perfectly playable. Say there is this mode where you can come in with no validation. There's also a fast verification mode where you have to join your name with exactly as your Twitch name. We're not going to play again because it's the same question pack. I just want to show you that. So, yeah, we're going to play Red Herrings in a minute. But, I hope you like that. That's been a sort of a project of passion over the last couple of days. I got to use my new text animator thing, which I think it was Pop Ramen Joe in Bash's server recommended it because it was on offer. It's really good. It makes the text so much more interesting. It just means you have some dead players on the scoreboard. I mean, yeah, you would need legit opponents, so that's another reason to have verification, so we know who everyone is, and it makes for an interesting sort of thing up the ladder. No one's commented on the rule set, which is if the first person to get to that score has the advantage. So if you go one behind, you've then got to get two to go ahead. I don't know if that's a bit mean. With only 5 questions, it's possible that might make it a little bit difficult to catch up. The alternative was if it's a tie, whoever answers that question first goes in front. But I think I like it. They can be. I mean, they're still there for pennies, but the alternative, you could end the game when you've definitely got a winner. It picks one at random, Matt, because if it's 0-0 at the end, there's no other metric. I mean, I did think about doing it on total amount of time or total points accumulated. That'd be a good tiebreaker, but it still doesn't fix it if it's 0-0 in the first round, where the total score is also 0. On total of correct answer times, compare those. Yeah, but again, it doesn't solve the 0-0 issue. If no one has got any points, then it's still, you could do it on total time, but then it just encourages fast guessing and hope of 0-0. The buy is another option as well, which I don't particularly like. I think the situations, the questions were supposed to get harder as they went on, apart from round 3, which is current affairs, but I think I like the idea of just being up to RNG if it's 0-0. I mean, I think it's a relatively fringe case. And if that happens, then, you're both equally bad. And if you're both equally done as badly, and if one of you has got to go home, and in all likelihood, the one who didn't get through would not go through the next round. So there's a few options there. But like I say, it's not a full. I really like the format. I love the soundscape of it and everything. And as a format, a sort of knockout format, it's sort of born out of possibly partially the World Cup and partially Hacker. That's got that sort of knockout thing that I've been wanting to do something like it for ages. If I could make a game where the problem with needing a certain number of players is a warm-up game. This is fine. Hacker normally just about gets over 16, and it won't start until there are. But to make a game much bigger than this, to make this a full-scale game, I either need to massively extend the rounds and or change up the formats, or make it so that 32 players can get in. But then that means you need 32 players before it can even start, which isn't always a given. Sometimes it's sort of poodle around 28, 29. So very much funny to put not both out if it does. I mean, it's not impossible. The structure's there to do that, but at least I think it is. Anyway, that was just a bit of fun, so that's going to be coming up in Season 10 as a warm-up game. But I look forward to reading your feedback in a bit more detail, and I hope you like that. Those questions were from me. Now, we are going to get on to our second feature game of the night, which is Red Herrings, a combo pack from Lupine and Adam, for your gaming pleasure. Now, as I said earlier on, I was migrating everything over to 2020. Yeah, 28 questions. That's the other thing. Only 28 questions for a warm-up game is a bit much. If you think Bidding War was one of the longest games we had on the roster, and that was 33, it's only 5 more. And it's multiple choice, which I personally think are more difficult to write than simple questions, so which is what Bidding War was. So, Yeah. Could potentially grab the highest scoring player from the lobby. Yeah, the highest scoring non-hot seat player could come in if it's a 0-0. Maybe. A lot of different ideas. Like I say, I've not given a huge amount of thought to the gamesmanship of it because it's a relatively throwaway game. It's only, say, 20 hours of development maybe, and it's for a warm-up, so it doesn't last very long. So I don't really want to overthink the rule set much. But yeah, right, I need to update the pack because at the moment it's still running cycle spaces from the 29th of October. So I need to load in that. And I need to load in that. Yeah, so I was migrating everything over to 2020 in the hope that it stops the fixes. And Red Herrings have the same issue as Google that in that all the meshes went because it's weird Blender objects and it kept all the cameras and it was just a mess and I thought this is not going to be worth the effort to get it over to 2020. Fortunately, I did make a backup of it before I opened it in 2020. But it has got a version control and it's got a time machine. So if it breaks, it can take it back to the start of the previous round. And I tested that this morning to make sure it works. So if we do have an unexpected crash in this game, which I hope we don't, because it's broadly been plain sailing today. But if we do, and we've at least finished a round, we should be able to go back to where we were. It's been a while since we played Red Herrings, end of October last time. So just make sure all my ducks are in a row in terms of loading up the questions. It looks as though they are. So, also I'm going to need to kill the internal cam because this, or the OBS cam because I've got an internal cam. So when I find it, where are you, flush cam? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? I'm afraid it does not exist. There we go. Flash cam. Bye. I'm going to avoid, and I can put my placeholder back up, and this will be on game with cam. So game without cam rather. Test mode off. Pack loaded in. That ball is flagged. Right. Let's play. And now I'm in the game. Welcome back to our second feature game of the night. It's Red Herrings. I don't think it's particularly Quizmasy, but that's fine. We have one Quizmas game and then one standard game. Last time we had Quizmas, we did pair up the Abyss with Red Herrings, and then we had 2 games of Hills to Be a Millionaire afterwards. That was a monstrous stream last year, monstrously long. So we're keeping things a bit more concise. Red Herrings are nice short games, about half an hour. And if you want to play it, then you need to type in this here code. No, thank you. Google Chrome. This here code. Looks on the right with it. TASQ. Come join. Oh, there's a new person. Hello. Kamikaze38 and Fluid Fernando, welcome to the stream. And Kamikaze, welcome to our little community here. Nice to have you with us. And a message from our sponsor, Oni.
Why has it waited until now to tell me I've done 22 months? Twitch stopped being a hole of bum.
Hole of bum. Thanks for the 22 months, Oni. Yeah, I guess it's sometimes when you refresh, it misses it the first time. I don't know. Twitch doing Twitch things. Game again from previous. Tool-assisted speedrun. What's that? What's Topper said there? Tool-assisted speedrun quiz. Ah, yes. Whenever I get one wrong, I'm going to load the game again for the previous question. It only backs it up at the end of every round because of how the shuffling works in this. I think when I did the time machine on this, it's like because the rounds auto-run, I think it was just going to be a flap to try and do it from any question. Yeah, hi there, Kamikaze. Welcome on in. Nice to have you with us. Hope you're in the mood for a bit of quiz. Should have lots of fun with this. If you've not played before, which you haven't because you're a first-time chatter, then all the rules will be explained and we'll have a great time. So this is Red Herrings. It comes from a combination of Lupine, who's written rounds 2 and 3, I think. Oh, hello, message from our sponsor, Tadaru. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's a... Sorry, I laughed there because I thought it was Tadaru who just renewed with the room code, and I was expecting to say task, and it didn't. But Pyro Pigby, thank you very much for that gifted sub to Kamikaze. Kamikaze, enjoy ad-free viewing for the next month. If you stick around to enjoy those emotes and the ad-free viewing. And Pyro Pigby, thanks very much for the generosity there. It's a lupine sandwich, so the middle rounds are by Lupine and the outer rounds are by Adam. Which one's actually, I've written Lupine 1 down as the author, so I'll have to give Adam his author credits and pennies manually afterwards. But apparently I've got to go and do a load of stuff with the penny database anyway, so it's all good. Right, so Lupine Sandwich, game of Red Herrings, half an hour in and out. Make sure you have got Persephone's Twitch spot up there ready to whisper to. Hello, Riff. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well. If you're ready for some herrings, we've got 28 of us in. That code will be up there in the top right-hand corner if you want to join midway through. For now, let's play. Round 1 is Who Solved It? And for some reason this text isn't wrapping like it should. So let me just do this text wrapping so I can actually see what my notes say. Oh, bollocks, no, come back. That's the one I wanted. Text wrapping, text wrapping. So in this one, you need to... Well, I'll tell you in a minute, now that I know it's there. And Adam, welcome to the stream. Thank you for half of this pack. In round 1, you get a point for getting it right, and you lose a point for getting it wrong. It's as simple as that. There'll be 16 options around the edge, 12 questions. 12 of them will be right, 4 of them will be red herrings, which will never be right. The 12 correct answers will never be repeated, so once they've gone, you can mentally check them off, because they won't come up again. But you could still answer them, so keep in mind what has gone. 1 point for right, -1 for wrong. There's also 3 bonus questions secreted among the pack, which are worth a flat rate of 3 points if you're right, but bear in mind, if you get them wrong, you still lose 3 points, so tread carefully. So those are the scoring metrics, and the options for round 1 are... Scott and Bailey, Body of Proof, Diagnosis Murder, Sue Thomas, FBI, Murdoch Mysteries, Lucifer, Shakespeare and Hathaway, Private Investigators, Better Call Saul, Heart to Heart, Murder, She Wrote, The Father Dowling Mysteries, Bones, Father Brown, Rosemary and Thyme, Breaking Bad, and The X-Files. All you need to whisper is the letter of each, not the whole answer, just the letter A through P. And in this round, you need to match the actors and or actresses to the crime drama they starred in as protagonists. Okay? So, mentally check them off once they're gone. Some of these are easy, some are a little bit trickier, but let's see how you get on. Good luck, have fun. Round 1 is Who Solved It? Here's question number 1. We're starting with Emily Deschanel and David Boreanaz. Remember, you do lose a point if you're wrong, so do tread carefully. And that's Bones to start us off there. Hello, Mrs. Flush. Yeah, I'm good. Welcome to the stream. Oh, our first bonus question of the round. 3 points if you're right on this one, -3 if you're wrong. Take a look at this. Mark Williams. That's it. Just Mark Williams. I've got scoops on this one. Oh. Father Brown is what that one is. As Father Brown, incidentally. On to the next one. For 1 point, Joe Joyner and Mark Benton. That would be Shakespeare and Hathaway, Private Investigators, as Lou Shakespeare and Frank Hathaway, respectively. Question 4. Deanne Bray. Incidentally, on the Bones ones, Emily Deschanel and David Boreanaz, they played Dr. Temperance Bones Brennan and Special Agent Seeley Booth, respectively. A handful of people going for this one. Sue Thomas, FBI. Sue Thomas, FBI, as the eponymous Sue Thomas. Dame Angela Lansbury for 5 points. The late Dame Angela Lansbury. Take a bit. There's a couple of abstentions in there. Maybe they've not seen Murder, She Wrote.
Abstentions are fine.
Abstentions are fine, right, okay. Yes, Murder, She Wrote as Jessica Fletcher. Here's another bonus question for you. 3 points if you're right here, -3 if you're wrong. Take a look. Saran Jones and Leslie Sharp. Ooh, a few -3s coming up here. You hate to see it. Scott and Bailey was the answer, as DC Rachel Bailey and DC Janet Scott, respectively. Dick Van Dyke. Let's see. Diagnosis Murder as Dr. Mark Sloan. Where are we up to? Oh, third bonus question. So 3 points if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Have a look. Felicity Kendall and Pam Ferris. You know. Plenty of green there, nice to see. That is Rosemary and Thyme as Rosemary Boxer and Laura Thyme, respectively. David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. That's number 9. This one as well. You imagine that would be a very different show. Well done if you got this one. Most of us, it's the X-Files. P is what we wanted. This round, I'll look at the stats in a minute. Tom Bosley and Tracy Nelson. P for Boo, 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 Boo. As Fox Mulder, the Believer, and Dana Scully, the Skeptic, respectively. Ooh, a few wrong answers on this one. Trickier question. That was the Father Dowling Mysteries as Father Frank Dowling and Sister Stephanie Steve Oskowski, respectively. Tom Ellis is number 11. Did you? Just looking at the totals for this round, floating around the 50% mark of correct, about 38% abstentions. Which I think is within tolerance. F, Lucifer, is what we wanted there as Lucifer Morningstar. I think there's one more. Yes, Yannick Bisson. There are only 5 unused answers up there, only one of them is right. That's Murdoch Mysteries, as Detective William Murdoch also played Jack Hudson in Sue Thomas FBI. And the Red Herrings, their Body of Proof, Better Call Saul, Heart, and Breaking Bad. That's the end of round number 1. So, Samster has got an early lead with 16 points. Puzzle Dan's in second with 15. And Shapes and Itzotli and Fernando are in joint third with 13. Jack and Toot have got 12. Mr. Vertigo and Jogging and Coda have all got 9. Nat has got 8. Oni's on 7. Zeus is on 5. AB Me's on 4. Pyro's got 3. As has, is that Ramsey? Yes, it is. New profile picture. Also on 3. And our new friend Kamikaze is on 2, as is Clive and Dragon. Yes, Timor's also on 2. Oh, goodness me. Stimson's Angle's on 2. I'm not doing very well with these avatars tonight. Innes also on 2. Iyanyo and Riff also on 2. Tadaru finishing where he started in that round with 0. Prugs and Shadowmane on -2. And Topper on -6. Stop the count, says Puzzle Dad. He'll take the silver medal now. Nice. 45% correct that round, which wasn't bad. 40% abstention, 14% incorrect. Well, those are the scores after round 1. Let's go on to round 2 and see what happens next. From TV detectives to artificial intelligence goes to the movies. Chris Ducan, welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well. So in this round, you get more points the faster you answer. So if you answer in the first 5 seconds, you get 3 points. If you answer in the next 5 seconds, you get 2. If you answer in the last 5 seconds, and are correct, I should say, you get 1. If you are wrong, you don't lose points. You'll be relieved to hear you can't lose any more points. But if you're wrong, you freeze yourself out. You don't get any points. And you freeze yourself out of the next question, which can be really bad. There are also 3 bonuses in this round, which are worth a flat rate of 5 points if you are correct. So there's no timer on those. I'm just going to turn my light on the camera because it's a bit dark. Yes, so 5 points flat rate for the 3 bonus questions, but bear in mind you can freeze yourself out on a bonus question and you can freeze yourself out of a bonus question. Bonuses will never be first, last, or consecutive. So bear in mind if you're going to have a guess, you might accidentally freeze yourself out of a bonus question. That's all there is to it. Once again, 16 options, 12 questions, 12 right answers, and 4 red herrings. None of the answers will be repeated. So, artificial intelligence goes to the movies. Options are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Match the clues to film titles to the movies. However, the question writer couldn't be bothered to look up images, so instead got an AI to generate them by prompting it with the titles in question. It may have got some details wrong, but hopefully you'll get the gist. So these are descriptions of movies. And you're looking for they're all fairly famous movies. They should be fairly mainstream movies, I should say. But we have given the names of the movies, or Lupin rather, has given the names of the movies to an AI image generator, and it tried. So good luck to you all. Round 2, artificial intelligence goes to the movies. Good luck. Have fun. Here's question number 1. This 1995 release starring Kevin Costner was the most expensive film ever made at the time. That would be, that's Waterworld was the film in question there. Waterworld, I believe. Okay. It's your first bonus question. Bad luck to Pirate Pygmy and Shadowman. You are frozen out of this one. Everyone else, 5 points flat rate. Its eponymous scene was shot on the platform of Carnforth railway station. That would be J, which is Brief Encounter was that one. On to the next. Ben always says this Marvel movie's age was more of a bank holiday weekend. My sister-in-law's joke, credit where it's due. That's N, Avengers Bank Holiday Weekend of Ultron. 1981 sports film, famed for its theme music by Vangelis. Is it just me, or does Kevin Costner look more like Triple H from the WWE in that picture? That would be Chariots of Fire. G is what we wanted on that one. Well done if you got that right. On to the next. Another bonus question. Bad luck if you're frozen out here. 5 points flat rate if you can find the right answer to this. 1992 sci-fi. Pierce Brosnan plays a doctor who gives a mentally handicapped man super intelligence. Oh, it's a bonus question, so there won't be another one after. Is it worth a punt? Well done if you got that. That's Lawnmower Man. The Lawnmower Man. What you needed to give me there. Tricky one. On to the next, 1947 Christmas classic that received a remake in 1994 starring Lord Richard Attenborough and Mara Wilson, as it happens. I haven't watched it yet this year, but we're planning to. That would be P. That's Miracle on 34th Street. There's some Christmas. You get a little bit of festive cheer there after all. Number 7, Roald Dahl adaptation with Gene Wilder in the title role. I just see a great lot of green here. Bad luck if you're frozen out. That's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and that is cursed Gene Wilder there in A. Next one. Number 8, Harrison Ford's first appearance as Indiana Jones. Almost everybody back into positive figures now, and everybody going green on that one. Nobody frozen out there. That's L. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Number 9, the winner of Best Picture at the 89th Academy Awards, not La La Land, as was erroneously announced. That would be C. That's Moonlight, is what we wanted for that one. Number 10. Oh, it's the final bonus question. Bad luck if you're frozen out of this one. Flat rate of 5 points if you get the right answer here. James Cameron's 1997 disaster film, famous for Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On. At M, it's the Titanic, is what that one is. I believe that the hot dogs. Number 11, Pixar's second feature-length animation following Toy Story. That would be B, it's A Bug's Life. The AI has slightly misinterpreted the title there. One more for you then, here's number 12, 1976 mobster musical featuring splurge guns and a cast of children. Might as well give this one a go. It's the last question of the round. Can you find it? That's F, it's Bugsy Malone, of course it is. And the Red Herrings. That's the Mighty Ducks, 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, Red Herrings, and Total Recall. And that's the end of round 2. And Nata getting a little +3 there for getting all 12 correct. Very well done. You've got a bonus of 3 points. There's a question swallowed in the chat. Oh, that might explain why it took a while for everyone to answer. Apologies on behalf of Twitch Inc. Or Twitch Core. Well done, Nata, the only one to get all 12 there, getting himself a bonus. He is in the lead with 49 points. Samson's in second now with 42. Toots in third with 40. Jack's got 37. Mr. Vertigo 35. Shapes on 34. Fernando and It's Sotley on 31. Ramsey and Puzzle Down on 29. Oni's got 28. Jogging on 27. Was that Stimpson's Angle on the purple one? Yes, Stimpson's Angle 25, AB Me 24, Zeus 22, Colo 21, as is Clive. Pyro Pygmy's got 19, Shadowmane's on 18, Ianyo 17, as is Proogs, Innis on 16, Dragon on 15, Riff on 14, Tadaru 13, Timor on 7, Topper on 6, and Kamikaze on 6 as well. And I think I've remembered all of those avatars correctly. Good, those are the scores. We should go on, round 3. Round 3 is calling all Atlantic City property magnates, and in this round you get more points as you get more consecutive correct answers. So the first question that you get right is worth 1, the next is worth 2, the next right answer would be worth 3. If you get one wrong, it breaks your streak and you have to restart building up from 1. That's if you get them wrong. If you abstain, then it preserves your streak, though obviously you don't get any points, so you could get 1 for the first, 2 for the second, and then abstain. Your next question, your next one would still be worth 3 if you get it right. So bear that in mind. There are only 9 questions in this round and 12 red herrings. 12 options, so 3 red herrings. 12 red herrings, that'd be a very difficult round. And there are no bonus questions, but you do get a bonus of 5 points if you manage to get all 9 correct, which means there's 50 points up for grabs in this round. Simple as that. Options are... Luxury, Go, Chance, Boardwalk, Virginia, Baltic, Tennessee, North Carolina, Kentucky, Community, Marvin, and Ventnor. It's time to take a trip around Atlantic City via car, battleship, or thimble. All these words appear on the US version of the Monopoly board. All of these words appear on the US version of the Monopoly board. By the Isle of Wight, it seems. I was saying booers. Yes, it's a Monopoly theme now for our American friends. I think maybe there's been a couple of Brit-centric questions from me in Battlefront and possibly from Arun as well. So, something more American for our friends over the pond. Good luck to you all. Round 3 is calling all Atlantic City property magnates. Good luck. Have fun. Here's question number 1. Starting with Seaside Resort at the south of the Isle of Wight. Funny you should mention the Isle of Wight, Proof. There it is. There we go. That's the first question. It's Ventnor. Obviously didn't get too much away because plenty of people got it wrong. Purple if you're on the street, blue if you're not. Number 2, Lead Guitarist of the Shadows. Would be Marvin. It's Hank Marvin. Let's see what it's there. Number 3, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof Writer. Oh, Nata's had a rough start. He's being encroached upon by Snapster. G, Tennessee is what we wanted there. Purple if you're on a street, blue if you're not. Here's the next. The Drifters were under it, according to the title of the single, later covered by Bruce Willis. Sam's to preserve the streak for now and abstaining. It's Boardwalk is what we wanted there. D, Boardwalk. Natter still with the lead, but 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44 along the top row. Goodness me. Michael Jordan's alma mater, the Tar Heels. Samsa takes the lead. 2 goes into second. Natter slips to third. North Carolina is what we wanted there. North Carolina Tar Heels. I hate this so much. Oh, Natter. Number 6, alongside 8 records and a book chosen by Castaways on Desert Island Discs. That would be Luxury. A Luxury. Well, I don't know if you got that one. And a few more players going up into the top slot. Number 7, a board game that originated in ancient China. That would be Go. Go is what we wanted there. 3 more, is it? Is this number 7? No, 2 more. Contemporary Arts Centre in Gateshead, Tyne and Weir. There's a nice British question for you all. AB Me's gone 8. 8 for 8. Moving up the ranks, Baltic is the answer. Baltic, which is what the weather is at the moment. Question 9, it's the last one. Everyone might as well attempt it. Number 9, this sitcom had 6 seasons, but fans are still waiting for a movie. That would be Community. J Community. And the Red Herrings there. Chance, Virginia and Kentucky. And that is the end of round 3. AB Me getting 9 out of 9. The only player to do so gets himself a 5-point bonus and slides up into 2nd place. Screams into a pillow from that. Oh, Natter. Fall from grace from 1st down into 9th. But still on 55 points. And hey, you still got the final. It could still make all the difference. Toot now with the lead, 76. Toot's got to win both games tonight. It is possible. But ABME is not far behind on 74. Shapes and Samps were both on 70 in 3rd. Jack's got 65, only on 64. Mr. Vertigo 63. Colo's got 57. Natter now on 55. Fernando 53. Itzotli 52. Ramsey 51. Zeus on 50. Jogging 49. It's all very tight around the middle there. Innis and Puzzle Down both on 44. Prugs is on 38. Dragon's on 36. Stimson's Angle on 35. Clive's got 31. Ianyo 29. Topper on 27. Pyro's got 25. Tadaru 24. Riff is also on 24. Shadowmay's got 21. Kamikaze on 16. And Timor is on 14. I remembered all of them. Hooray. But there is one more round from Adam which could make all the difference. Let's go to round 4. The final round. It's Billionaires. Billionaires. But it's not what you might think from that title. You'll see in a minute. In this round, you will be shown 16 options, and 6 of them will fit the criteria that I'm about to put up on the screen. You have got 90 seconds to find... Oh, let's make some short breath. That was my thought as well, Odie. You've got 90 seconds to find the 6 answers that fit in the criteria. You must whisper your answers as a single string of characters to Persephone's Twitch bot, for example, like that. To the bot, though, not in public chat. It must be within, all the letters must be within the range from A to P. There must be exactly 6, and there must be no repeats. If any of those criteria are met, then it will ping you back and say that it's an invalid response and you won't get any information. If you're the first to find all 6, then you get 50 points. Hooray. The next will get 45, the next will get 40, then 35, then 30, and so on until either 10 players have solved it, the last of whom will get 5, or we run out of time after 90 seconds. Answers will gradually be removed from the grid to take away some of the wrong answers, so it will become a bit clearer as it goes on, and hopefully become a little bit easier to solve. And if you are wrong, you're frozen out for 5 seconds, and you get a ping back from the bot telling you how many you got right. So if you find 4 out of 6 of them, it'll ping you back saying you got 4 out of 6 and you're frozen out for 5 seconds. It won't tell you which 4 you got right. You've got to do that yourself. But hopefully you can start to piece the puzzle together either through logicking it or from sound knowledge. Those are the rules of the game. With 50 points available, this is still anyone's game from topper upwards. So it's still very much wide open for a lot of players here. Good luck to you all. The final round is Billionaires. Good luck, have fun, and here are your options and the category. Focus on the right window. And the category. A Hard Take on Me, Eurythmics, Sweet Dreams, Bastille, Pompeii, ABBA, Dancing Queen, Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, Gautier, Somebody That I Used to Know, The Police, Every Breath You Take, Coldplay, The Scientist, Queen, Don't Stop Me Now, Coldplay, Viva La Vida, Michael Jackson, Beat It, Hosier, Take Me to Church, Clean Bandit Symphony, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, Jessie J, Price Tag, and Katy Perry, Firework. Which 6 of the following songs have over 1 billion views on their official YouTube music videos? Right, 20 seconds in. I've seen a 4 from Fluid Fernando. That's about the best so far. Coming up to a minute left. No one's solved yet. We're about to start taking away some options. N is out of the equation. Remove it from your thoughts. That needs to be pinged into chat, although chat floods at this point, so I don't know how much it would actually help. There's a 4 from Oni. About to lose another one. It's not E. E can come out of your thoughts. Zeus has found 5 of them, the closest so far. Oni's now got 5. We're about to take another one away. It's not I. Take I out of your thought process. It is not I. Let's see. Any more for any more? Oni's still stuck on 5. We're taking another one. It's not L. Zeus is the first to solve, getting 50 points. Oni right behind, getting 45 there. It's going to remove some more. With 20 seconds to go. It's not B. Just 2 solves so far. 40 points if you can solve now. Fernando's at 5. Take another one. It's not K. There's another solve. Topper's got 40. Riff has got 35. It's not another one. D, I think, has just gone away. 5 seconds to go. Simpsons Angles solved it for 35 seconds to go. It's not J. Last chance to get one in. It's Ollie's on 5. Time for one more. He's quick. 2's on 5 as well. And that's time up. Lots of 5s, but only 5 people managing to solve it there. Let's reveal the correct answers there. A Hard Take on Me. Gautier, Somebody That I Used to Know, The Police, Every Breath You Take, Coldplay, The Scientist, Clean Bandit Symphony, and Katy Perry, Firework. All of the others have fewer than 1 billion views, which is a great shame because some of them are very good. I think that's the most I've ever had. Not bad, Prugs, not bad at all. But there were only a handful of solved there. It has rearranged the order, and it means that Toot finishes in 3rd with 76. Zeus manages to get the round 100 and take the silver medal, but the winner with 109, our gold medalist and red herring champion, is Oni. Well done, Oni. GG. And of course, in this game, points equal pennies, and when the credits roll, they will all be added onto your totals with your Twitch names, because that's something I'm going to have to do later on from Battlefront. Good game, and a nice pack, nice light pack there. And I did say we'd be finished in half an hour, and we just about have been. So that's been about an hour and a half of solid quizzing between Abyss, Plinko, Abyss, well, more 2 hours with Plinko as well. So, yeah, a little bit of chat in the middle. I hope you all had fun with that. Thank you very much to Lupine and Adam for their efforts on that. And Adam, I'll make sure I add your pennies and your author credits on manually because it won't do it automatically. Because it only supports 1 author. 40 drop space game. Yeah, we can do some 40 drop space game. I want to beat the B tonight. Still warming up for the Time Shock, which is coming at some point. So maybe feeling running against the Time Shock music. But not 2 minutes in Super Run, but my mind is broken now. Sorry, Ramsey. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you had fun all the same. Right, I'm going to roll the credits, and we'll do some Spacey 4 game before we wrap up the evening. Thanks again to our writers there, and congratulations to Oni, our Red Herrings champion. See you for some Spacey Fall balls in just a minute. Always good yarn in Red Herrings. A lot of fun there. Thank you again to Lupine and Adam for their efforts. Penny should have been updated. I'm going to give you some Herrings bonuses as well. Cash them in before we go to Spacey 4 game. I know another end of night game. The slot machine didn't really take off. It was sort of gambling, which I think was possibly a bit contentious at the time. So I need to come up with another end game. But I like the idea of introducing a mid-time game if we're doing 2 games. Maybe instead of a warm-up. I don't know. Warm-up's supposed to be for people who get there early, though, which would work if I actually started early, which I don't tend to these days. But anyway, lots of things to think about going into Season 10. Right, I need to turn the camera back on, because I'm... there we go. Hello. So, we'll do some Spacey Fall game. Just to finish stuff off. Grab your pennies. I'm going to stop the bonus before the game starts. If you want a chance to get some extra pennies, or maybe have a couple of games of this. Who have we got to raid? We've got Bricks. Oh, we've got Huds. We've got Quizzy Dan. We've got English Ben. Flagging Lounges. Oh, God, there's lots of people we could go and raid tonight. Maybe Huds if he's still going. We went and hung out with Huds a bit last night. He's a good chap. Apparently it's my sub anniversary as well, so we'll probably go raid Huds in a minute. But we've got another 5 minutes or so. Let me stop that bonus, and if you want a chance to extend your pennies even further, left or right. Feeling left today. So we'll add 10 pennies to the jackpot for every player who comes and joins the game. And then one of the columns will be eliminated and sent out into the icy cold vastness of space. And everyone who remains will get to go again. We keep going until we've only got one left, and that player will win all the pennies. So, I'm wondering if this game would work better if it... No, I don't like the idea of taking pennies off people. The whole gambling thing. It was an experiment that, didn't really take off. But I do feel like I need something in like the same way that your micro pennies are the Twitch currency. We make something that is a bit more random, like a roulette wheel like that with pennies. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Anyway, left was the right shout. 240 pennies going to one of these players, to Ramsey Dan. Topper, Oni, Innis, Shadowmane, Mr. Vertigo, Lupine, Zeus, Dragon, or me. Left or right? Yeah, hashtag felt bad. Yeah, Mass Abyss. Yes, that is the canon. They go out of one chute into the abyss and eventually they drop into the chutes of space. That's sort of the... I'm sure that's the canon. Left or right? Toot or Ramsey? Ramsey's going left. Mr. the Toot. 5 seconds. Toot! Toot! And Toot is eliminated. F. That's not an option. Puzzle down, Oni, Innis, Shadowmane, and Royal Flush. Left. Just the 5 of us. Left or right? I can't remember what I did the last time, but I'm going right. I was about to say in before it ends up being me and Oni again, but that's now not going to happen. Oh, but Oni is still there. Oni, Innocent Puzzle down, 240 pennies. One of you will take it all. Left or right? Just takes a right, breaks cover first. Dan, Oni? I can speed the timer up now. Dan's going left. Oni's going right. And it's Oni and Innis. Dan drops into the icy cold of space. Oni and Innis. Which one's it going to be? Left or right? Oni goes left. Innis is not going to engage chaos mode. He is going to go right. Who's it going to be? It's Oni! 240 pennies to you, my dude. And they have been added on now. Refresh the app, and they should be live. Pendulum strats pay off. Again. Spacey more game. Go on then, one more. One more, and then we try and beat the beat, and then we go and raid Huds. I'm going to go right. I need a raid message. What's our raid message going to be? Could be maybe hashtag Quizmas. AI generated answers. Hashtag AI at the movies. AI movies, yeah, I like that. AI movies is going to be our raid message. 250 pennies available this time at the moment. AI movies. Whole of Bum, that would also be a good one. Whole of Bum or AI movies, whichever you prefer. I was just thinking, yeah, Quizmas would be a good one. Hello, Prey, welcome to the stream, just in time for Spacey 4 game. You're just joining us now, I see you've gone left. 250 pennies then, which is going to be good. I've gone right, come on, right. Oh, and it's suddenly coming at the last second to make it 260. And he survives. Okay, well, not for me tonight. Only's still there, though. I like how the ones float in the middle because there's an invisible collider there. I might just remove that. Where are you, invisible collider? Corridor section, corridor section, corridor section. I'm sure there's a collider there somewhere. I could start agitating these balls, actually. Oh, you've gone right. It's Otley, Zeus, Ramsey, Prey, and Dragon, and Innis. You continue to the next level. 260 pennies. Pendo straight. Oh, shit. Didn't work. Left or right? Oh, and everyone's in. That was quick. Oh, okay, I need to find my controller again now. There we go. Oh, it's a bit of a wipeout there. It's just Zeus and Prey left for 260 pennies. Dadara wants to cash in 100 pennies. Okay. I could do that. Where are you, Dadara? Let me do it quickly before. Dadaru, 100 pennies. Dadaru, cash in 100 pennies. Award pennies. There you go. Most been award 100 pennies. Pick. Prey, left or right? Oh, we've gone for chaos mode. Zeus and Prey both going left. It's the chaos mode. Oh no! It's a rollover. It's gonna be a rollover. No winners this time. Oh, we can't just leave it as a rollover. Go on. Make it 3. And Top is saying end. You don't have to stay, Top. you may go if you like. I mean, it's forcing you to play this game. Look at this, 470 pennies. It rolls over. Oh, haven't had a rollover for a while. $510. Go to bed. Go to bed. Yeah, it's only 10 past 10. Not going to bed just yet. Not just yet. No, I've got to go and fix the penny database. 510 pennies. Anyone else going to come join? Another rollover, please. That would be chaos. Absolute chaos. Here we go. Oh, there's 2 coming in on the right. Go on, right. Yeah. So, 520 pennies up for grabs, left or right. I know where I'm going. Gotta stick with right. Is 2 gonna wait till it's down to 1 second again? Oh, we're in and done. Come on, right. Yeah, come on, you know it makes sense. Jack, Tadaru, me, Prue, Simpsons Angle, Mr. Vertigo, Lupine, and Natter. Left or right? Sticking with right. Sticking to me guns. Just Proogs. Where you going, Proogs? He's gone left. Oh, the right strap gave in. Right, Tadaru, Proogs, Mr. Vertigo, Lupine, and Natter. 520 pennies. I got to the final with only once. I said I'm going to go the same way as you for 5 in a row. And then only, I think, immediately won the rollover anyway, so... Oh, no, he only got half of them. What? What? No. I did a bit, didn't I, Odie? I think next time that happens, I will probably just abstain. I'm going to let the countdown fully run out. Maximum chaos. 5 people have gone right. Oh! No. Again? It's a double rollover. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do it again. I might just have to leave it till next time. I'm going to leave it till next time. We've already gone 3. I'll set it as 520. But we're going to have to wait until Thursday. No, I normally do 2, and I've done 3 already. So you're going to have to wait until Thursday. Oh no, Prudes can't make it next time. You have to come for the end. Just come for the end. What have we got on Thursday? The Purge, I think. I haven't done continuity yet. I think it's the Purge on Thursday. So, 520 pennies plus whoever joins next time awaits on the Spacey Fall Game Lottery. I'm going to beat the bee, though. That is the plan. So, can we get a poll going? That would be just grand. Let's go to just Cam. Hello. Beat the bee. Time Shock again. It does feel like it's Time Shock season at the moment, so we'll stick with Time Shock. 1 minute and 18 seconds. Is there a poll or a prediction? Is it prediction? Prediction. I'll set it up. Fast prediction. Start prediction. I can't read it. 1 minute. Buzz. Period. 1 minute. Start. Got it. There we go. And I will start halfway through. So you can add up to... So when there's 30 seconds left, I will begin. Do I beat the bee? Is the question. And then we're going to go raid huts. And we're going to say hashtag AI movies. So 1 minute and 18 to beat the bee. I'm going to start my analysis of the cube now. And that's about 30 seconds to go. So, ready? Time Shock. Easy peasy. Easy. Yeah, I got it tonight. No, but well done. Yep, I got it tonight. 75% of micro pennies for backing me to lose. You're going to get a big payout if you back me to win there. Between 6 of you. Choose outcome. Ben win. Complete prediction. Nice. Well done. Right, we're going to go raid HUDs and say AI movies. But before that, let me tell you what is coming up tomorrow with Bash. Let's shout out AT_Bash. Third day of Quizmas. Oh, I know what's going to happen. Nah. Third day of Quizmas tomorrow with Bash. 8 p.m. GMT over on his channel. Twitch.tv/AT_Bash. Friday, fourth day of Quizmas with Ash the Bash. Friday, 8 p.m. Go give him a follow. Sunday, Topper is here. I don't think he's here Saturday. He's back on Sunday, though, with Strike It Lucky and Moneybags. So, Topper 1 Gaming, 8 p.m. GMT, with Topper on Sunday, Strike It Lucky by Zeus, and Moneybags by Quizzle. Should be fun. As for me, it's not Quizmas on Thursday, but I am here. We've got Set Game and The Purge by Brian. We might do Brian's Danger Zone pack as well, because that broke last time. Hopefully I'll be able to upgrade... hang on, is there another prediction going? Oh, it ended 1 minute ago. Okay, fine. So we might end up doing The Purge and Danger Zone on Thursday and have a double Brian header, possibly. But certainly The Purge. Saturday, 8 p.m, I'm back. We've got Crossfire to start with. We've then got Quizmas game number 2, which I can't even remember what it is, but I wouldn't tell you even if I could. And then we have got Spotlight, first time in a while, so that'll be on Saturday. And if you're just here for the Tuesday stream, yeah, some questions for Set Game would be great, please, at Sotley, if you've got some lying around. Next Tuesday, we've got Number Wang, we've got Quizmas number 3, and we've got The Pyramid. So that's next Tuesday. All of the things going on. As ever, do come and join the Discord server and hang out. It would be great to have you. And we are going to go and raid HUD 601. And we are going to say hashtag AI movies. He's a good lad, is Huds. He's a Sonic speedrunner and he's Salt of the Earth. So let's go say hi. Thanks again for joining tonight. Thanks to all of our question writers, to all of you for playing. Hope you're enjoying the Quizmas spirit, and well done to all our winners as well. I'll be in touch in due course. I'll be back Thursday. I will probably be around tomorrow on Ash's stream in some capacity to see the third day of Quizmas. So until then, do be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe as always. And until next time, you have been watching Game Night. I've been Royal Flush. Take care. Peace out and good night.